Oh no!
Doc Owen here, coming to you with some Masters of the Universe information you're going to want for the April 15th sale on MattyCollector.com. We're going to be looking at Sy-Klone. That's right. He's one of the figures going to be up. He is the Club Eternia monthly figure. Also is going to be Thor. We've already done a review of it. You can see he comes in his nice little protective mailer box. They've been doing good, you know, making sure the bubbles don't get scratched. Of course, that's not going to make any difference with this one because we're going to rip him open. Right away, you can see. Now, you all know I'm not a Masters of the Universe historian. But this guy, I do remember seeing this guy when I was a kid, and I've always wondered why, why he was called Sy-Klone. With this thing in the middle of his chest, I would have called him like Weatherman or air traffic controller lad or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we have Sy-Klone, the son of Dilex here. We've got everything, all the different figures you can get in the wave or additional figures you can get with Club Eternia, and then of course we have his bio. So let's go ahead and get him open. I really like how they keep their packaging nice and compact. Now as we're pulling him out, you can see right away. Now, supposedly, somebody told me that his blue skin is because he is his ancestors were the Gars. Evidently, they're in Eternia. They were one of the families or races of people. On the back, you can see he's got his red thing. I think that's supposed to symbolize a tornado. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. It comes out pretty easily, but I've got a little bit of here. Nothing a little bit of brute force can't handle. Anyway, his shield's there behind his legs. And he's hooked in there with, all right. Now, so we've already got two accessories we can see here. We've got his tornado thing that I've still got the little plastic deal on. And then we have the shield. Now looking at the figure, you can get a pretty good look of him here. You can see it actually looks like it's pretty decent paint sculpts from what I can tell, from what I'm looking at. Now on the sides of his arm he has these, looks like, I don't know whether it's some sort of, I think it's supposed to be some sort of armor. It doesn't appear to interfere too much with the articulation. He does have plenty of articulation in here. He's got the little bands, you know, kind of what you'd expect for a tornado type guy. Now, I want to give you a good look. Now, this radar is supposed to give him the ability to sense evil long before anybody else, but on there, that kind of looks like the planet Saturn to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, you can get a pretty good look at his face. As you can tell with the head tilt, he's got some head tilt there. Turns pretty good to the sides. Got a little Linda Blair action going here. It actually works pretty good that way. But he's got the helmet, kind of like a Darth Vader style helmet with the red ring around it. I don't see any paint splash over between the colors, which I think is very, very good. He's got the belt now. On the back of his belt, he's got a ridge here, which I don't know exactly what that would be for, but that's his belt from the front. He's got the ridged underwear, unlike most Eternians that, you know, where they've got the fur lined. He's got some heavy-duty kick action going on. There's his foot movement. He's got some joint movement in there. Now, in looking at the back of him, he's got this huge deal, which I guess helps him manufacture the tornadoes because of the jets with his uniform. In his uniform. Now, this can clamp right on his wrist, it looks like, so he can get back, He-Man. I'll protect you. Since you have no idea the evil's coming, since my radar in my chest. Dude, I got to be honest with you. If I wanted to sense evil, I wouldn't mount it in the middle of my chest. I mean, really, he can't even look at it. I mean, that'd be for He-Man, you know, Sy-Klone, always stay with me, dude, because I need to know when evil's going to be present. But anyway, that's just me. This can go right in. It actually slips right in there. You can kind of see that joint or that catch. Goes in there, kind of gives him the halo look. Oh, I am Sy-Klone, teller of the evil to come. But he can grab this as well. I think he can grab it. I know he can. You guys know how much trouble I have getting these things in these things' hands. I don't think it's them. I think it's me. So he can use that. I was hoping there was some sort of action where I could like squeeze him and he'd twist around. You remember how Red Tornado did in the Superpowers? But all in all, it's a pretty cool figure. So that's what you can look forward to, those of you that are in Club Eternia. And that is your Sy-Klone. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you this. He does have the actually a pretty nice chest joint. I mean, for a guy that's got a radar shield in the middle of his chest, I mean, that is pretty nice. Anyway, there you go. You got Sy-Klone. He's coming to you. For those of you, I'm not sure you can purchase this, but he's due out on April 15th. Matty's also got some other cool stuff up there. Lex Luthor from the Movie Masters line with the 12-inch Superman, and it's not going to be like the normal bald Lex Luthor. This is actually going to be like Gene Hackman in Superman 1, where he was wearing the toupees and the old green smoking jacket and things. So, anyway, glad to give you a look at Sy-Klone. Take a look at it. Make sure you go to the site and look at the pictures that we're going to have underneath it. And make sure you get there early so you can get Sy-Klone. That's right.